People say foxes are thieves, but sometimes they only steal what was already broken. Every night, a fox came to steal from a poor man's farm, until one night, the man followed him and discovered something that changed everything. In a quiet countryside village somewhere between the mountains of Eastern Europe, where winter bites harder than hunger, there lived a man named Elias. He had very little in life: a small wooden house, a few chickens, and a garden that barely survived the cold. But Elias was known for one thing: he never turned anyone away. If a traveler knocked, he shared his bread. If a neighbor needed help, he gave his time, even when he had almost nothing left. But one winter, something started to disappear. At first, it was just one egg, then two, then an entire chicken. "Fox," the villagers said, "those creatures, they steal and never stop." Elias sighed. He didn't want to harm any animal, but if it continued, he would have no choice. So one night, under a sky heavy with snow, Elias stayed awake, watching, waiting. Midnight came, and then he saw it. A fox. Its fur burned orange against the white snow, its movements silent, careful, almost gentle. It approached the coop, but something felt strange. It didn't rush, it didn't panic. It looked around first, as if it was making sure no one was watching. Elias stepped outside, slowly, quietly, but the fox noticed. Their eyes met. For a moment, time froze. The fox didn't run, it just stared, and then it turned around and walked away. Not ran, walked. And that's when Elias made a decision. He followed it. Through the forest, through the cold, through the silence, until the fox stopped. Behind a fallen tree was something Elias never expected. A small den, hidden, fragile, and inside, 3 tiny fox cubs, shivering, hungry, waiting. The fox gently dropped the chicken and nudged it toward them. Elias felt something break inside him. It wasn't stealing for greed, it was stealing to survive, to protect, to feed. He stepped back, quietly, and left. The next day, Elias did something strange. He left food outside his house, not hidden, not protected, just there. That night, the fox came again, but this time it didn't enter the coop. It took the food, looked toward Elias's house, and disappeared. And so began something no one in the village would understand. Every night, Elias left food. Every night, the fox came. No traps, no fear, just trust. Winter grew harsher. Food became scarce, even for Elias. One night, he had nothing left. No eggs, no chickens, no bread. But still, he went outside and stood there, empty-handed. The fox appeared, walked closer than ever before, and stopped. Elias whispered, "I'm sorry, I have nothing tonight." The fox looked at him, longer than usual, and then something unexpected happened. It turned around and disappeared into the forest. Elias thought that was the end, but hours later, he heard something outside. He opened the door, and there, on the snow, was a rabbit, fresh, untouched. The fox stood at a distance, watching. It had brought him food. Elias fell to his knees. From that night on, they were no longer strangers. They were something else. Winter passed, spring came. The fox stopped visiting. Elias understood. The cubs had grown. They didn't need him anymore. But something felt incomplete. Years passed. Elias grew old, weaker, slower, until one day he collapsed in the forest, far from home, alone. Snow began to fall again, and Elias knew this was it. He closed his eyes. Then he heard something, soft footsteps. He opened his eyes. A fox, older, scarred, but familiar. Behind it, 3 more foxes, grown, strong. The cubs. They lay beside him, not as predators, but as guardians. They lay beside him, keeping him warm, protecting him from the cold, through the night, until morning came and help arrived. Elias survived, and as he was carried away, he looked back. The fox stood there, watching, one last time, then disappeared into the forest. The fox Elias thought he was saving was actually the one who would one day save him, and the cubs he helped feed were the ones who refused to let him die alone. Kindness is never wasted. Even when it feels unseen, even when it feels small, it finds its way back in ways you could never expect. If you were Elias, would you still choose kindness, even if it meant having less for yourself?